la 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 la. This is me talking, and I can be really quiet, like I'm going to be in the meditation. And I can get a little more boisterous. Oops. Huh? Yeah? Good? Okay. 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 All right.
Good morning. That was a little Frank Zappa there for you. I thought we'd get today started off right, so I hope you enjoyed that. This is my friend George Hindenauck here playing with us today. It's a lovely day out, isn't it? Yes, the weather is perfect, especially if it were like, mid-September, but I guess we're at the end of November, so makes you want to say thank you for the weather, doesn't it? Let's just say thank you. Thank you. This is a jamming little thing in C minor, George, so you'll get it. So, if you can, please stand up and let's say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now let's get ready to sing. We'll say thank you. Thank you. 1, 2, here we go. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This wonderful, beautiful day. This beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This wonderful, wonderful day. This wonderful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing day. This healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This joyful day. This joyful day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! Yes, thank you. You may be seated. And welcome, welcome. Sit back, relax, open your heart, open your mind. We're going to play in this energy of joy, of gratitude. Are you ready? Okay, yeah. We are here to anchor the awareness of love, to remind ourselves of who we truly are. We're truly spirit. You know, we forget all week long. You know, we go through our week and all of the responsibilities. We come here to remember and to remind ourselves that infinite possibility is here. Infinite love is right here in this moment. And we just come together and open to it. So here you are. Thank you. We want to welcome those of you joining us online, YouTube, Facebook. Hello. We want to say hello to you. And if you would say hello to us in the chat, then we feel like we've got a communication going. So I am Reverend Victoria Loveland-Coen, if anyone is new today. And to my left is the wonderful Chris Eagle, who will anchor us in that consciousness in meditation and prayer. And we have some special music today. You're in for a treat. So without further ado, let's just take a moment, breathe in. Take that one breath, and as Chris lights the divine light candle, we'll take in that sacred element of fire. Being present in this moment with all of the good that is here. And I invite you to say with me our opening invocation, which is coming up on the screen. Together, there is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life. God, the good omnipotence. Just take that in, feel the reality of this. It's not just words. It's a reality, a possibility that we open to in this moment. Okay. Yes, and so it is.
I fall into the arms of love.
allowing that music to just ripple through your body, feeling just everything in your body. And if you would, clear your laps of anything that might not need to be there so you can just rest. You can just be in that space. And if it's comfortable, close your eyes and just allow my words to be your words. In all of this, just breathe and follow your breath. Follow it through on the inhale, up to the top of the breath, through the exhale to the bottom of the breath, and cycle. In that, all of those essences that are you are coming forward. Realize that every last one of those has some aspect of love, of the divine, of spirit, whatever name that works best for you. And that by allowing them to come forth, each aspect can support you as a whole. Every last cell of your body knows this, is comprised of this, and is connected to this. You can just rest in this essence that is you and so much more. Just allow that aspect to move and allow your breath to help transport anything in and out or around your body that needs to move. So if you just allow yourself to physically scan your body, starting with your toes, moving up to your ankles, anything that feels a little tight or amiss, just allow your breath to tickle it, move it, caress it. Moving up through your calves, through your knees, into your thighs, just allowing that energy, that essence, to find its own balance. The main thing you have to do is be, observe, follow. Just allowing your breath to do the work for you. Moving up into your hips, into your vertebrae, your abdomen, again, allowing your breath just to move what needs to be moved. Up through your chest, into your shoulders, down your arms to your wrists, your hands, your fingers, your hands that do so many things for you. Feeling that movement move through and balance. Feel yourself coming back to your neck that holds your head up, into your head, feeling your jaw. Maybe there's a little tightness, allowing the breath to just relax your jaw a little bit. Up behind your eyes and into your eyes that do so many things to allow you to interpret the world as well as the rest of your senses. Into your head, feeling your scalp, all of that, how that all comes together. And I want you to take a slow, gentle journey back down to your heart center or your physical heart, whichever works best for you. I want you to take a deep breath in as you arrive there. And let the exhale deepen your experience of that heart center. There's wisdom in here. There's so much love in here for you. There's so much. And just explore or allow this heart of yours to express to you in the coming moments of silence. In this expanded state, feel, see, hear, sense the expansion of your being. You may realize that it is beyond your physical body and it is connected, perhaps to others in this room, to your family, to your friends. Just feel that expansion, or sense it, however that works for you. Feel the common threads that are there. And there may be new and interesting things that have arrived just by you being in this expanded state. In this, there may be things that don't yet feel in harmony with this expanded state. Maybe there are people, places, or things that you're aware of. Please bring them up, holding them in this space, whether you'd like to call them softly aloud or in silence, just bathing them in this energy. This and all of the prayers in this prayer box are being held, not only by us, but by our trained prayer team and by Silent Unity and so many more. And we know by allowing and invoking people, places, and things to be bathed in this essence, they remember better, and they find their way back to what always is, but we forget as humans. So we release this needing to show up in a particular way, knowing that the right and perfect ways for this to bring into balance and into new and exciting ways are forthcoming, and we just let them be. Bring yourself into more of your body, allowing you to bring yourself more awake. And when you're ready, you can allow yourself to open your eyes, perhaps wiggle fingers and toes, breathe deeply. There may be a stretch in there. And if you're in the room, be mindful of your possible neighbors. So if you touch them lovingly. That's always appreciated. And when you're ready, if you would find at least 2 other divine beings, and I count at least, I don't know, there's a lot of people in here. There's a lot of options. Find some. Yes. So now with this renewal that we've had, let us live into our vision and mission, which are coming up on the screen, and just feel that for yourself and for this community. So let's start the vision. We envision the divine light awakening in all. Our mission, we center in peace and love. We connect in our hearts with others and celebrate our journey toward wholeness, and we empower others to experience their spiritual magnificence. And so it is. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Newton. I'm glad to be here, or be back here. I'm going to do a song by the Indigo Girls. It's called Let It Be Me, and I'm going to try to be brief about introducing it, but I think Emily Soliers, who wrote this, is probably one of the best lyricists and poets of our era. I want to say the century, but that might be a little strong, but she's pretty amazing. And so this is a song that she wrote, and I feel like it's an anthem for us, especially now. So I'm going to muddle my way through it, and luckily I've got Chris, who actually learned it better than I did. So, oh yeah, I got to turn the guitar on. Sorry. Check, check. Sticks and stones, battle zones, a single light bulb on a single thread for the black. Sirens wail, history fails, rose-colored glass bends to age and grass.
Politicians stripping through the power rings,
And an endless split decision never solved anything. From a neighbor's distant land, I heard the strain of the common man. Let it be me.
this is not a fighting song,
Let it be me.
not a wrong for a wrong.
Let it be me. If the world is
not.
not. Shine my life like a light.
Well, the world seems spent, and the president
Has no good idea of who the masses are.
I'm among friends.
We're trying to see beyond the fences in our own backyard.
I've seen the kingdom flow like ashes in the winds of change.
Truth is the fuel for the flame, so the darker the ages get, there's a stronger beat than yet. Let it be me.
This is not a fighting song.
Let it be me.
Not a wrong for wrong.
Let it be me. If the world is night, shine my life like a light in the kind words you speak, in the turn of a cheek, when your vision stays clear, in the face of your fear.
Then you see it turning out like a search of power.
When we stand like spotlights in a mighty tower, one for all and one for all, then we sing the common call. Let it be me.
This is not a power song.
Let it be me.
Not a wrong for wrong.
Let it be me. If the world is mine, shine my life like a light. Shine my life like a light. Shine my life like a light.
Yes. Beautiful. Thank you, Rebecca. Beautiful song. All right. Here we are. Good morning. Good morning. So good to see all your faces. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. So welcome to week 5 of our 7-week series, The 7 Gifts That Give You Everything, inspired by Derek Rydell's book, The Abundance Project. And so far, our focus has been on how we can express more of ourselves into life, how we can give more to others, how we can give more to life. We have untangled the knots in our consciousness that may have been blocking the natural flow of good in our lives. We have aligned ourselves with that next vision, that next level of growth and evolution that is seeking to express as us, in order that we may bring more to life, in order that we can bring the full measure of our love. And this is good, right? This is the exhale part of the breathing equation. But there's somebody who really needs your gift, who really needs your love. Who is that? You. You. Giving to yourself. I know, absolutely, right? That is the inhale part of the breathing equation. We need both, don't we? You need to have breath in order to exhale. So, and it brings to mind that popular analogy of the flight attendant when she's talking to the cabin, you know, put your oxygen mask on first before you help others. And it's popular because it says everything, doesn't it? You can't give what you don't have. And you know what happens when we try to do that, right? We head for burnout. We begin to resent others and what we're doing, and then we have even less to give. So self-care, self-love. And I know that this is a difficult thing for some spiritually focused people to do, because, particularly those who are by their very nature are just service oriented, by their very nature are loving and giving. Taking care of yourself, self-care, is not always at the top of your to-do list. It's usually way down here, right at the bottom of your to-do list. So we want to take a look at that. And, yes, we do need to give. Yes, we do need to share. Yes, we do need to show up fully in life. But we must include ourselves in that giving. We must include ourselves in that love. As the Buddha reportedly said, and I think we have a slide here, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and attention. Take that in for a moment. Do you really believe that you deserve your love and attention? Do you? And if you did feel that you deserved your love and attention, how would you show that to yourself? And I want you to think about being specific, not a general, well, I would take better care of myself. Just specifically, like in what ways would I nurture my spirit? In what ways would I do those things that I love that, fill my heart with joy without guilt? That's key, isn't it? I know, when I have carved out some time to just play, I'm like, shouldn't I be doing something? Shouldn't I be working? Shouldn't I be doing something? Yeah, I see some nods of recognition there. I thought so. Yeah, so we want to shift our perspective around this and begin to see it as sacred time and see it as the art of self-care. That we are participating in the sacred art of self-care, to really view it that way. So, most of us have been taught, or we've come to the conclusion, that self-care is selfish. And if you have any shadows around neediness or greediness or selfishness, when you participate in self-care, that can get triggered, and you could head in the extreme opposite direction. So we want to be aware of that, right? We want to really notice what's going on there. In fact, self-care is not selfish. It is actually our spiritual responsibility. It's our spiritual responsibility, because that's how we honor the divine presence that is expressing in a beautiful and unique way as each one of us. That's how we take care of the physical, mental, and emotional vessel for divine life, that divine life is expressing as. It's not unlike a musician would take care of an instrument, right? I would imagine a flutist, or is it flautist? Flutist? Flutist? Flautist? Flutist? You say flautist, I say flutist, flautist, flutist. Anyway, however we say it, you take care of it, right? You clean it. Roshan is a flute player back there. You clean it on the inside, right, particularly, and out. Maybe you oil the keys or something. No oil. No oil. No. You clean it inside and out. You for sure put it in a nice safe box, right? So that when you pick it up to play it, that breath flows through unimpeded. It's the same with a pianist, right? You take care of the piano. You tune the piano. And have you ever been present when a piano is being tuned? It is quite the process. There's somebody that comes in here to tune this, And it's like a 2-hour process. And he's hitting every note and every chord. And, I don't know what he's strengthening or shortening or lengthening. I don't know. But making sure it's conditioned. And he talks about the humidity of the room and how that changes. Really taking care of it. So then when Chris Whiteneck comes and puts his fingers on those keys to play those magnificent chords, it comes out as it should, right? We take care. A good musician shows reverence for their instrument. And so we want to think about taking care of that instrument that divine life breathes through, expresses as. The art of showing reverence to this divine presence. That's how we want to think about it. So the poet and activist Audre Lorde, who spent a lot of time fighting for feminist rights and social activism, said, "Caring for myself is not self-indulgent, it is self-preservation." So we want to think of it as self-preservation. And from a spiritual perspective, we could say soul preservation. It's soul preservation. Caring for the soul. Remember that book, The Care of the Soul? It's like, yeah, Thomas More, right? Yeah, classic. It's still a classic. Caring for the soul. Now, part of this is also remembering the first principle that Derek Rydell talks in the book, which is that everything, anything and everything you could possibly want or need is already within you. So rather than looking outside of ourselves for our good, we want to make a way through which the imprisoned splendor may escape, which was Robert Browning, to paraphrase Browning. Make a way that imprisoned splendor may escape, may express. We're expressions of the whole of life, the fullness of the divine. So what is true of God is true of us. If God is love, joy, happiness, fulfillment, peace, well-being, abundance, harmony, wisdom, that's who we are. That's who we are. It's within, it's not out there, right? It's not something that we need someone else to give to us. We simply need to turn within, nurture those qualities, and allow it to pour forth from us. So if we're looking to someone else to give us love, or to provide security, or to make us happy, like every single love song that has ever been written from the beginning of time tells us to do, right? We're looking in the wrong place. Those songs have steered us wrong. They've steered us wrong. It's not out there. It is in here. It is in here. So when we love ourselves enough, when we nurture ourselves enough, it pours forth from us, from the overflow. It's from the overflow, right? Which is, something we want to think about. You've probably heard that saying, you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. Well, we can take that one step further and say, don't just pour from your cup, pour from the overflow. Pour from the overflow, which is Rumi. If you'll bring up the next slide, Rumi said this: never give from the depths of your well, but from your overflow. Never give from the depths of your well, but from your overflow. When your own cup is filled and overflowing, it spills out love into the world. And then the world mirrors that back to you, because that's your energetic level. You're attracting those who also have full cups and spill out over to you. So rather than coming into a relationship with an empty cup, looking for somebody else to fill it, you're coming together with a full cup that's overflowing for the other person and for that person to you. And you come together and it multiplies. And it just radiates out into the world. Is this making sense? You see? Yeah. Okay. So that's the love song we want to write. Right? That's the love song we want to hear. All right, so let's look at some of the aspects of self-care. Not all of them, just, the three we're going to talk about today. The first one is caring for the body. So we can think of our body as the living temple of spirit in this physical dimension. The living temple of spirit in this physical dimension. So we want to honor that divine presence, that living temple, by feeding it healthy, whole food. And honestly, the more I hear about ultra-processed food, does everybody else be hearing about ultra-processed food, which seems to be the staple of an American diet? And if you go into any grocery store, the vast majority of things on all the shelves are these ultra-processed, which basically packaged, very processed food. And they are strategically placed and marketed that way, so you'll see them and it's attractive and you buy it, right? It's designed that way. And have you noticed the produce section in stores is shrinking? Because that doesn't have the same profit margin as the other ones. So don't be fooled. Grocery stores are not there to nourish your body. They're there to make maximum profit, right? As my daughter would say, that's capitalism at its finest. Yeah, but ultimately, we make the choice, right? We make the choice about what to buy. We make the choice about what to put into our bodies. So let's think about nourishing that living temple. Yeah, occasionally we want to have something that's really a treat, really a delight, absolutely. But for the most part, think about nourishing. You're nourishing this living temple. Okay, and then the next part of this is movement. Movement, movement. Everybody put your arms up in the air. Movement, movement. We want to move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Yeah, we're moving it. And we want to find movement that we love, that we enjoy, so we'll stick with it. Maybe it's dancing, maybe it's swimming, maybe it's playing pickleball, maybe it's disc golf. Remember that was a fad for a while. Does anybody play disc golf anymore? Yes? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Okay. Fun, right? You got to find what's fun for you. Zumba. Where is Oscar? I saw Oscar earlier. Oscar teaches Zumba class. And I've been wanting to get a group of us together to go to his Saturday class in the Carborough Farmers Market and do the Zumba together. So again, yeah, okay, you're with me. Let's do it. Let's find things that we can do to move our body in a fun way. All right, and then lastly, part of this is rest. I'm working on this one. I'm working on it. Anybody got tips? I got it. I need it here. I've been hearing a lot about good sleep hygiene. People are saying about good sleep hygiene, right? Practice good sleep hygiene. It makes a world of difference, right? When you've had a really good night's sleep. So those three things, we want to think about ways that we are taking care of and honoring this instrument, this vessel. Okay, and then the next thing is caring for the mind. This is exercising our brain, our analytical brain and our creative brain, exercising it. Because honestly, between social media scrolling and streaming services and the increasing reliance on AI to get our work done for us, our brains are turning to mush. They're turning to mush. So we need to exercise the brain. How do we do that, right? How do we do it? How do you do it? You tell me, how do you do it? You read. Puzzles, crossword puzzles, yeah. Learn music. Oh, yeah. Learn music. Learn a different language. What Ellen?
A language.
Yeah, learn a language, yeah.
Do something that's outside your common abilities.
Oh.
You've never done before.
Yeah, okay.
It causes your brain
Right.
to create
New dendrites, yeah. New connections when we do something new that we haven't done before. Even taking a different route to where you normally go. It just makes you're off autopilot and you're actually thinking now. And creativity, right? To exercise their creative muscles. A lot of people do mandalas, right? Creating a mandala or drawing or, again, dancing, singing. We want to exercise. Anybody else? Creativity. Yeah. That's really important. And last but not least, it's caring for our spirit, right? Caring for our spirit. Even Jesus practiced sacred self-care. As the story goes, when word of his healing ability spread, he's healing lepers, he's making blind men see, that begins to travel, and people are coming from all over. Wouldn't you? Come out of the woodwork and go, heal me, heal me, heal me. Well, he knew that he would have to step back and nurture himself if he was to do that really important work, if he could do that. So it says in Luke 5:16, when they're talking about this, however, he continued his habit of retiring to deserted places and praying. Continued his habit of retiring to deserted places and praying. So he withdrew, not because he wasn't willing to serve, but because he knew he had to reconnect with that divine source to remain in that higher level of consciousness, that healing consciousness, in order to do this work. So, practicing self-care is not retreating from service. If we're doing it right, it's preparing for sacred service. It is preparing for sacred service. Now, another part of this nurturing our spirit is having fun, right? Having fun, laughing, playing. All animals play, right? All animals play. And I saw this video this week, and I have been laughing ever since, and I have to share it with you. So if we can get it to play on the theme of all animals play. Watch these guys. Is that it? I don't want to watch it again, yeah. Actually, there's a few of these. Do you type in bears on a play set? There's a few people have got this. All animals play. And we, human animals, need to exercise that play. So, if I could have the handouts, please. And while the handouts are coming out, now this you're going to add to your whole pile of handouts every week. For the last 5 weeks, we have given you a handout. If you have missed the folder that gets stored in, please raise your hand and one of the greeters will give you a folder so you can, somewhere for these handouts to live, so that, you know, they don't go everywhere and you can kind of keep track of it and it becomes, you know, a whole thing. So, yeah, take one and pass it down. Take one and pass it down. And how's it going with these handouts? Yeah, some people doing it, yeah? The homework assignments, how's the decluttering going? Decluttering. Oh, and yeah, Barnsley sent me a list of several different resources of places you can take. Once you've done the decluttering, several different places. Yeah, there's plenty of places of people that will really appreciate anything that you're wanting to clear out of your closets or your garage or anything. So, and we'll post it too. I just saw it this morning. So, yeah. So each act of self-love strengthens our capacity to be radiant channels for the divine love in the world. Each act of self-love strengthens. So think about that. Every time we're practicing self-care, we're strengthening our capacity to be channels for divine love in the world. All right, we've got one last slide, which is the affirmation that we can say together. Let's take a deep breath. And from this place of fullness, we say together, I honor the divine within by caring for myself with love. And from the overflow, I radiate love into the world. So it is. Namaste.
Self-love seems like a fairly easy concept, right? Something that's routine to do. You know what else is routine to do for everybody? Singing. You know, you can sing. Almost everybody can do it. Whether you can do it well, like Rebecca, or you just croak out notes like me, everybody can sing. So it's a very simple thing to do. You're going to see what I did there. Yeah, see what I did there? It's a very simple thing to do, and we have a very simple song that we're going to present to you, and then you are going to help us present it to the world.
So we'll let you know when it's your turn.
I think there are lyrics.
There are. Wait, she needs a minute, so you
Okay.
can just... It'd be fun to hum together. One more until she gets the words. Maybe we start anyway. Okay. There we go. All right. So we'll let you know when it's your turn. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis the gift to be free, 'tis the gift to come down where you ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. Now everybody. 'Tis the gift to be simple, 'tis the gift to be free, 'tis the gift to come down where you ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend, we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. Be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis the gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. Beautiful.
Well, there was just a gift in all of that. I have a gift of extra feedback. So I'm going to zigzag around and you can just follow me. I think Reverend Victoria was talking about movement, so we'll just get it in right away. But you know you're doing your self-care right when you can feel delight. Yes? No? So it's really simple to know if you're on track or not. So thank you, Reverend Victoria, for all of those things. And I hear you on the rest one. I am not the expert on that. So would you take your gift with all, whatever that is, and if you're brand new today, you can just sit back and relax, or if you want to join in, that's great too. But find that appreciation that you have for what this community has to offer, from all the things that you may be involved in, where you give, all of that. But finding it from that band, that overflow, not from the depths. We don't want to dry out your well. We want to overflow from the top of the well. So if you would find that for you and hold that in your hand, and if you're giving with loved ones, you can do that. There are many options in the seat backs or online, QR codes, all of that. If you're using the QR code in this space, there's a blue card that you can use as a representation of that to put in the baskets as they come by. So take that and let's join in the blessing that's on the top of the screen, and just feel that and have that come through with all of us in that. Together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am. Love is here now. The power of now is here now.
The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth.
So we have our wonderful prayer partner today, Mel, Karen, holding that prayer anchor along with these offerings. And I ask you to extend your hands as well at these combined gifts. And that the power that they have, just like if you would take a bunch of reeds, when you have them singly, you can snap them, but when they're together, they create such strength. And so together in our giving, we create such strength, not only for this community and for supporting this community, but for the entire planet. This flow goes out and supports and enlivens everything that it touches. And because it is a flow, we recognize how it comes back to the givers so that it can flow again and again and again in just the right ways. And so it is. All right. And I am handing Mel the prayer requests, and those will be out in the foyer. So if there's anything in your head and heart that you would like our trained prayer team to pray over, please avail yourself of that. All right. So as you can see, we have beautiful flowers here. And they are flowers that keep on giving. There's an interspersion, I think that's a word, just made it up now. You can have it if you like, of flowers. But our dedication comes from Bob Russell. Thank you, Bob. And it is dedicated to the Divine Mother because she knows what everybody needs. Simple and sweet. Yeah. Yes. So if you are here for the first time, and I might have done these in the wrong order, I don't remember, but that's okay. They're rolling with it. So, yes, barely. Okay. Anyways, so if you were here the first time, you may have gotten one of these. If you did not, if you would please raise your hand so you could get one of those. And then for those of you that have returned after a few times, maybe one or two, thank you for coming back. We have extra gifts for you, which are in this. So if you would raise your hand, and you can avail yourself of those as well. For those of you with a card, if you would hand those back to the greeter, myself, Reverend Victoria, after you fill those out, we would really appreciate that. And we have a little gift for you as well. All right. Is there anything else that I need to speak of? Or do I let it run back to the music? Go for it.
All right. So let's see here. Yes, we're up now, Rebecca. I would like to take a second to introduce the people that came today. I know you might have come in and said, that's Andres. Nope, it's not Andres. It's just another bald drummer. So over here, this is a man I am very, very happy and very much in love with, and he plays drums with us. And this is George Hindenock. He's a fabulous human being, a very nice man. And then, of course, here is Rebecca Newton, artistic entrepreneur, whatever. She has helped so many people in the music world, including me and George in this town and all around, and it is always a pleasure to have her come and be with us. So, thought I'd give that. Now then, on to me. So I've been working really hard to simplify things lately. I had to stop listening to Oscar Peterson because all my solos were going. And it's like, man. So I got very simple this week. I practiced with the metronome at 59, which is really slow. And then I had picked a Todd Rundgren song, which had a million chords and a bunch of harmony notes. And then Rebecca said, So we started off the service with Frank Zappa. We're going to end music with Neil Young. But this is a song called Harvest Moon. Feel free to sing along if you want to. And it's just a very nice little love song and very simple. Come a little bit closer, listen what I have to say. say. Just like children playing, we can dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know where the music's playing, let's go out and feel the night. 'Cause I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. 'Cause I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. When we were strangers, well, I loved you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. But now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I want to celebrate and say the shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you, I want to see you dance again. 'Cause I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Because I'm still in love with you, I want to see you dance again. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. Sing it. On this harvest moon. That was fun. Let's do it one more time. Because I'm still in love with you. Harvest moon. A little fun there. Thank you. Thanks to Rebecca and George.
Yeah, Chris, that was a spot on Neil Young. Yeah, that was Neil Young. Oh my God. And talk about soul nurturing. That was so soul nurturing. And we're all looking at the leaves like coming down here and hearing the harvest moon. I wanted that to go on forever. That is just soul nurturing. Yes. Woo, we are blessed. All right, so, and we're blessed in many ways, many things happening in this community today and in the next a week or so. First, I want to tell you, though, I won't take too long at this because I know Shannon is going to make an announcement, but we are looking for an assistant for upstairs in the YFM, somebody to help Shannon out. So there you go. There's a QR code. If you know anybody who loves working with kids and has some patience and feels the joy and feels called, we're looking for somebody. So let me know. We've got Adopt a Highway cleanup that is coming up. This is part of our Earth Care initiative, where we are doing our part to help clean up the environment and making sure that stuff does not get in the mouths of wildlife. So that is happening next Saturday on the 22nd from 9:30 to 11. And then, and everybody who has participated in that always has a good time. When we all get together and do this together, it's just a lot of fun. And thank you to all of you who have done this in the past. I see your faces. Thank you. And let's show up again. Okay, so and then in the afternoon, we have something called Pathways to Community, which is kind of an introduction to New Thought and the history of New Thought and Unity and Unity Center of Peace, and what we've got going here, how we can support you and how you can share your gifts with us and in this beautiful community. We have a great class already who has said yes, they're coming. So if you have told me yes that you are coming, make sure you register on the website so we make enough packets. Okay? It's going to be a good group of people. You want to be part of that. Okay, and here we go for our intentional giving drive. November is really intentional giving month. We're having the official ceremony on the 23rd. Yeah, that Sunday. Yeah, the Sunday the 23rd during the service. So you probably have all gotten a letter from us with a green card that we've asked you to sort of take into meditation with you, take into prayer and contemplation, and think about how you would like to support this community so that we can continue to be here and offer all of the things that we do. And so we'll have an official ceremony that day that, you know, you'll bring your card. So try to remember to bring the card. If you don't worry about it. We have other cards. We have cards here that we can put into the bowl. And somehow I've lost my sound. Battery.
Just speak up a little bit louder.
Okay, I shall. Am I turned on? Yeah. You lost batteries. Oh, I lost batteries. Okay, I'll speak up. I'm almost done anyway. No, it's okay. I'll just speak up. I have just finished putting together a program called Learning to Flourish. It's a guide and a workbook, and it has 4 meditations that you can. Okay. Thank you. It has 4 guided meditations that you can use to put these concepts really deeply into practice. Everybody who signs up to be a conscious sustainer, or if you're already a conscious sustainer, this is our thank you gift to you. All right, and then on that Sunday, afterwards, we have our Thanksgiving potluck. This is the favorite potluck of the year, and everybody loves this, so please bring something festive to share for this wonderful meal. There's also a community meeting afterwards, so you can sort of find out from the board where we are and all the good stuff going on. So please remember to bring something and join us for that feast. Boy, it's a lot of announcements. Okay, Christmas Artisan Fair and Tree Decorating Party. Okay, so this is a new idea that Stephanie came to me and said, why don't we help support the members in our community who create crafts or do art or have a service to offer? And so what we're going to set up some tables, and if you have something to share like that, you have your own table, you would take your own payments. We're going to make it fun. There'll be Christmas tree decorating. We're going to sing Christmas songs, holiday cookies, and all of that. So don't forget that on Sunday, November 30th. Today, after the service, Chris, do you want to make this announcement?
Sure.
Okay.
After the service today, we're having a sing-along. We have the words printed, and we're going to set up chairs, and I'm going to start the song, and then the rest of you are going to sing it. And we are going to sing popular tunes. You can request a song. I know 12 songs, so try to request
Just
one
12.
of those 12. And that's what we got. And we got pizza coming about 10 after 1, so come and join us.
Wonderful, and thank
It's
you,
Ellen and
Jamie and
Cohen
Ellen.
have
Yeah.
really sponsored this. I am incidental on this.
All right, yeah, that sounds like fun. Okay, how many people are going to show up for that? And then, by the way, this is a fundraiser, so there is a $15 fee that goes to UCP, but that gets you in the door, gets you fed with pizza, and get your spirit fed, right, with all that music. Wonderful. Okay, 3-minute miracle is your opportunity to sit with someone who is trained in prayer. So if you got anything going on today that you'd like someone to sit and pray with you, Mel Karen will be in that back room on the left in the ministry office. And if you're online, you can send an email. The address is probably coming up, prayer@unitychapelhill.org. Put your name and phone number in there, and one of us will call you back. And deeper dive discussion today is a joint venture here. Dolores Branch and Catherine Smart, thank you for offering to facilitate the deeper dive. So this is happening at 12:30. Grab a cup of coffee, maybe something to snack on, and go back and an opportunity to share. Sacred Cafe, we're going outside. It's a beautiful day, and it's good. If you're new, gives us an opportunity to get to know you and for you to get to know us. All right, I think we've got some children that are looking to come in the door. Come on in.
I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. The health of God, the strength of God, vitality, energy of God. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am.
Good afternoon, y'all. How do you do? Big thanks to Laura for volunteering sort of last minute and adding to the power of upstairs. We had one powerful child today. When we started talking about the power of release, it's been the whole theme for the month. Come join us next week. And we actually had, what was interesting is we were battling Pokemon style, and then we realized they needed to rest and how we could release some of our power to the stuffies up there so that they could regenerate, so that we could, yeah, exactly. All right, so we did that, and that was super fun, and it ended up being pretty powerful. So thank you and gratitude to that. We knew YFM does need some stuff, some support. Next week we need your toilet paper rolls, your paper towel rolls, and because we're having a bit of a feast, and I'm gonna try something with the kids. Wish me luck. All right, we are still in need, as you may know, for a YFM assistant. Yeah, it's just having that vitality to have someone there consistently who can have that relationship intimately with children, on one-to-one basis or whatnot, and to help them play and, I don't know, just learn, right? Because that's what they're here for. So, but we have to start with that connection, right, and that power. All right, so spread the word. And next week we are having Kellen come in, which I'm super excited about with the bowls. We're going to continue working on the power of release. And okay, cool. And next month we're going to start talking about the power of life. So, yay, life. Anyway, thank you very much.
Let's bless this child. The children in us and children of the world, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you just the way you are, and we behold the Christ in you. Mwah. All right. If you would all stand if you're able, and if you want to join hands or however you want to do that, and we will go with the prayer of protection with I am statements and close with the peace song. So, as it comes up, all right, together, the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The presence of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Hi, it's Reverend Victoria here. I'm at Unity Center of Peace with our house band, Bright Matter.
Hello.
Yeah, and if this video has inspired you or empowered you or opened your heart, opened your consciousness, or even just given you hope, we ask that you support what we're doing here by making a donation today, going to unitychapelhill.org or clicking the link below. And we thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.